Hello everybody, Anita here, and welcome to Topic Tuesday. This week, I did not even have a topic lined up because this has been one heck of a week. But my friend Connie suggested, since I didn't have a topic, she said, well, why not use the topic of your cat being in heat? Because my week, if any of you have ever had a cat in heat, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you haven't, let me just tell you, it is a nightmare. I can't even remember what day it started on. This is at least day 5, I would think, if not longer. All I know is it's day in, day out, screaming, howling, crazy, insane cats. So the topic this week is basically in heat cats. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. I am actually someone who has always been an advocate for spaying and neutering. I think it's important to have that done. In the past, I've always done that. I've always had my cats spayed and neutered, dogs as well. But after moving to Thailand, I found out that that is not a common practice here, that they really don't do that very often. They probably do more so in larger places like Bangkok, where they have bigger vets and, more experienced vets. But in smaller areas like where we live, you just don't really see that. I mean, most people do not take their pets to the vet anyway. That's why our vet is between an hour to an hour and a half away, sometimes 2 hours away, depending on traffic. Because there just really aren't any vets around. They're very difficult to find. And so, anyway, I had a cat that we took and had her spayed a few years ago, and basically it was a bad spay, and she ended up dying from it because, like I said, they are really not very experienced with that type of thing here, since it's not a typical practice. And so since that happened, I've been very, very terrified to actually take a female in to have her spayed. Neuters I'm not as worried about, still scary, but not as worried about, just because it's not something where they have to actually cut the cat open and do major surgery. I mean, a spay is a major surgery. A neuter is not. So my boys are neutered, with the exception of Thunder here, which I'm hoping to get him neutered soon. The plan is that once I can afford to get at least one tire put on the car, which I have a fundraiser for, and there is a video for, which I'm going to add the link to the fundraiser in the comment section. I have a fundraiser to try to get the funds to be able to afford to buy the tire or tires for the car. I've gotten some things done that the fundraiser was for, but those are still necessities, because at the moment we are only using a spare on our car. So we have no spare in the back end. And so to try to make a drive all the way to that vet that is, basically 2 hours away, because traffic is always a nightmare. And that's just one way. Can't really do it until we get at least one tire put on the car. So with that said, anyway, my plan is to take him, once I get that done, and get him neutered, which will hopefully calm things down with him, because even though he's not technically our cat, I am taking care of him, and he practically lives here now. I mean, he just wants to be here all the time. He never wants to leave. So I want to get him done, and then as soon as I can afford it, because it's expensive to get the spay done, I would like to try to get Snap spayed as well, even though I'm really scared to do it. But I know that should the spay go well and she actually survives, which, hopefully she will, overall it's better to have the cat spayed. And I do know that. We had tried doing birth control shots, which they have here in Thailand, but unfortunately that ended up with problems with our female cats and possibly death with that as well. So I've lost a lot of cats due to different vet experiences here. So for me, it's a very scary thing to make the decision to actually take one in and have some kind of major surgery done. But we can't let her continue on like this. I mean, it's torture for her, it's torture for us. I'm sure the neighbors have had it with her screams and yells, because I have come outside and actually heard her. I've walked around over to the neighbors way over there and everything, and I could hear her loud and clear, even though she's in the house, because her screams have been so bad. But here's a little compilation of video clips that I've taken just today. And the day's still young. It's not even noon yet. So just today, here's a little video of what I've been dealing with. Snaps. This is Biscuit. He's not in heat, he's neutered. He's just not happy about Thunder coming over here, which is who she wants. doing, honey? It's just me, baby. Listen how raspy your voice is after all that screaming for days on end. Days and days. Screaming for you. Thunder. Hey. All right, you two. Oh, Lord, here comes Daddy. Daddy Biscuit. All right, y'all. Come on. Thunder. Come on over here. So as you can see, it is not pleasant. So I highly recommend, especially if you live in the US, where spaying and neutering is done all the time, every day. Lots of experienced vets out there that can do it and knows what they're doing, because they are very, they promote getting spay and neutering done. Please get your cats and dogs spayed and neutered. It really is the best choice to do. And yes, there's always going to be risks. No matter where you live, there's going to be risks. There's going to be, the chance that something could go wrong. But overall, more times than not, I think that it's a more positive thing to be able to have them taken care of that way. So it can help prevent further diseases and all sorts of problems with females that can transpire. So anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this topic. It's I was just about to go out. I had put on my shoes and everything, was going to jump on the bike to go run my errands when I heard this loud crashing sound, glass shattering. Came into the kitchen and saw that Biscuit had broken our bottle of shellac that we got, that we're shellacking the wood in the cat enclosure. So there was shellac all over the floor, all over Biscuit, and even some on Snaps. And so we went in panic mode, trying to clean them up, shave their fur off, trying to get that as best as we could, and hope we did the best we could. It's just been a nightmare of a day. And luckily Denham's home. Denham left yesterday, and I have not seen him until just now. It's been over 24 hours since I saw Denham. He left, didn't come back, and luckily he just did. So I think I need a vacation. Oh, but I tell you, with all this, no matter what, I love these cats with all my heart, and wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So no matter what, they're important to me. They're my world, and it's frustrating, it's exhausting, but they're worth it. And hopefully everything will be okay. The whole shellac nightmare, I hope they'll be fine. So anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this topic. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave comments in the comment section, including more topics, so that I will have a topic for next week, please. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, here's how you can do that. So thank you, everybody. Have a good one, and we will see y'all later. Bye.